The GTR Lighting Ultra 3 bulb is the brightest and best bulb you can install in your original halogen lights on your Tundra, and I'm going to prove it to you. The third generation of the popular GTR Lighting LED bulbs provide even more darkness destroying output than ever before. Unlike its competitors, every aspect has been carefully considered, resulting in a multifaceted masterpiece that leaves no detail behind. It's equipped with custom LEDs. It's a powerhouse that ensures unparalleled performance, while its optimized positioning guarantees efficient light distribution, eliminating the wastage. GTR Lighting is committed to building a durable LED bulb. It's 100% potted and waterproof, ready to conquer anything. It's also super compact with an internal driver, providing 4,700 lumens of luminosity output with effortless installation. It's also backed by a lifetime warranty. It's a bulb that outshines and outlasts the competition. Just remember, LED headlight bulbs are not street legal in the USA, and we advise you to not drive with these installed on public roads. In off-road settings, these are fine to use, but using bulbs this bright on the street may be uncomfortable to other drivers. Now, your original halogen lights right here use an H4 bulb. What that means is it's got two wire-wound filaments that performs both your low beam and your high beam, so the one bulb does both beam patterns. That means that it's super important to kind of replicate those wire-wound filaments with the LEDs on a LED bulb. There's a lot of bulbs out there that cannot perform a dual beam very well. It scatters the light all over and actually keeps you less safe when you're driving down the road. The GTR Lighting Ultra 2 bulb did a very good job. So the Ultra 3 bulb's just gonna do better and provide even more light when you're driving down the road. This is a reflector housing, so it's really important to have a controlled beam pattern. We don't want to glare oncoming drivers, and we don't want to blind you by the light hitting the foreground and then just keeping you from seeing into the distance. What I'm going to do now is show you guys how much brighter the Ultra 3 is compared to your halogen bulbs. I'm going to back this truck up from the wall. I'm going to use a digital lux meter and measure the actual usable brightness at the brightest point on that wall. That's going to be our benchmark. I'm then going to compare that to the Ultra 2 and then to the Ultra 3, just so you can see how much better GTR Lighting did on the Ultra 3 versus even the Ultra 2. This is what your stock halogen bulb looks like on low beam, and first thing you're going to notice is that it's super yellow or orange. It's this outdated color. When you're looking at your vehicle, it doesn't even look very good, but when you're driving down the road, it definitely does not look good. It's not just the color, but also the beam pattern. Now, your original lights were specifically designed for this headlight housing, so you do get a pretty good beam pattern. It's not scattering that halogen light all over the place on low beam or high beam. With the digital lux meter, I measured 319.3 maximum lux on low beam. This is the benchmark. The lux number really doesn't mean anything, but the percentage change from one headlight to another does. If you tried this test at home and you were 3 feet further back, or the ambient light was a little different, your number might be different. That's why I say keep an eye on the percentage change. On high beam, I measured 512 maximum lux. We'll see if that's any good compared to the Ultra 2. This is the Ultra 2. First thing you're gonna notice right away is that it's that bright white color. No longer is it that dingy yellow color. I also measured 839 maximum lux. Now remember, the Ultra 2 is the older bulb that came out from GTR Lighting years ago that pretty much beat every other LED bulb we tested on the market. It was 163% brighter in this low beam application. On high beam, it was 132% brighter. The beam pattern was great. It wasn't scattering the light too bad. I could probably have adjusted this bulb and made it just a little bit more refined. It still gives you a good representation of how it looks compared to this. This is the Ultra 3 bulb on low beam. And no, this is not an error because I measured this 3 times to make sure. I measured 2,135 maximum lux. If you're sleeping by now, just know that this is the brightest LED bulb in the world that I've ever tested. And I've tested over 800 different LED bulbs. This is insane, and I would recommend this over any other bulb we sell on our channel, especially for the Tundra. It was 569% brighter than your stock headlights. This is gonna keep you so much safer when you're driving down the road, and when you're looking at your vehicle. The before and after is pretty cool too. It makes your truck look a little bit more modern. On high beam, I didn't get quite as much brightness, but that's because it is trying to project that light all over down the road to give you better illumination all around. I measured 214% brighter than stock, so still better than Ultra 2 and way better than your stock halogen lights. Last thing to note here is the color is a little bit different than the Ultra 2 when you stack them side by side, but the Ultra 3, in my opinion, has a little bit more warmer of a light, and it's a little bit more comfortable when you're driving long distances. After seeing that light output, I can guarantee you we're going to sell out of this bulb as soon as this sucker goes live on our website. Let me show you how to get the halogen turds out of your Tundra. We're gonna install the Ultra 3. It's a no-brainer. Follow me. Step 1, we're gonna pop the hood. Next, we got 2 push tabs on the top of this grill on each side and 4 10mm bolts we need to remove. Now on the top of this grill, you just remove those bolts out of. We're gonna take a pry tool and remove this cover and unplug the connector underneath it. Now the grill can be removed. We're going to pull it up on the back side here, just like this. And if this hasn't been taken off before, it might give you some resistance. This has been pulled a few times, so it shouldn't be too hard. Just pull it towards you, just like that. Next, we're gonna remove the panels underneath the headlight here. Take a pry tool, remove these 2 push tabs. Now it's free to come off. Simply pull this away like this and set it aside. Now you only have 3 10mm bolts holding on the headlights. Now the headlight's free to come out. We're gonna pull up on the tabs and carefully work it out of the vehicle. Now you can remove your halogen bulb. Pull this away, set it aside. We're then gonna take the dust cover off, set that aside. Now just push right here and pull this away, and the bulb is free to come out. If it's been on for a while, it's stupid hot, so be careful. Now take your Ultra 3 bulb, set it inside your headlight, and then put that locking tab back down. Now just take your wiring and grab your dust cover and push the wiring through the dust cover. You never want to forget this step. Arguably the most important step is keeping this dust cover on. Some bulbs I've tried before doesn't even fit in this headlight housing. I love how much smaller the Ultra 3 bulb is, so it's really easy to then plug it back in and have it sit just like your original halogen bulb did. You can put everything back together in reverse order and you're good to go. On top of everything, the Ultra 3 has a lifetime warranty, so you never have to worry about it burning out. The Ultra 2 was nearly indestructible, so the Ultra 3 is gonna be even more indestructible. This is going to last the life of your vehicle. It's gonna upgrade the look on the front of your vehicle. It's gonna help you see further down the road, and it's gonna help you be safer. This is literally a no-brainer. This is the best upgrade you could possibly do without just completely replacing the entire headlight assembly on the front end of your Toyota. If you have fog lights, I also recommend upgrading to the Ultra 3 as well. Type in your year, make, and model so that way you can get the right bulb type when upgrading that as well. Also, we've tested off-road pod lights and so much more. We'll see you at headlightrevolution.com.